Hello everyone, good morning. Hello, my beautiful children and my dear parents. How are we all doing today? Hope we are doing okay. Welcome to today's online engagement, and today we're having our civic education topic, things to respect. At the end of the lesson, we hope that pupils should be able to list some things to respect. 2. Identify some Nigerian national symbols. And 3. Discuss some ways to respect things. Okay, we'll be making use of our civic education textbook, pages 35 to 37. So you can get your civic education notebook, your civic education textbook ready beside you alongside your home study notes. Now let's dive into the lesson. Did you know that aside people which we've discussed what respect means, we've discussed the people to respect, how to respect people, the places to respect. But do you know that aside people, places, we should also respect things? Do you know? Okay, let's take a look at the picture on the next slide. Look at this boy painting probably his father's car or his mother's car, but he's obviously painting somebody's belonging. He's making a mess of the car. Is this right? Is he respecting this car? Does he even respect this car or the owner of the car? Is this right? No, you should be able to tell me, is what he's doing, is it right? No, because he's obviously messing this car up. He's making the car dirty. And that's a disrespect to this car and the owner of the car. Now, what things should we respect? Our national symbols. So in Nigeria, we have some signs and some objects and things, some pictures, objects and things that represent our country, that when we see it, we know that we're talking about Nigeria. Some of those things are our constitution. That one is a book that contains rules and laws that citizens need to abide by, the rules that guide our country, the rules that guide our nation. So that book is just like a book of rules. So that's why it's called the constitution. That's one of the symbols of our country. Another symbol is our national flag. We all know when you see the green flag, you know we are discussing or describing Nigeria. That's another symbol of our country. We also have the coat of arms, as you can see on the screen. The picture with the two horses holding a shield marked with a Y and an eagle standing on top. That's our coat of arms. All these symbols have their meaning. They have what they represent. The coat of arms has a lot of meaning. All the objects you can see there, the animals, everything stands for something. So they are symbols, they are national symbols of our country. We also have our currency. It's also a very important national symbol. So whenever you see the naira and kobo, you know we're talking about Nigeria. Nigeria uses naira and kobo. So it's a symbol. Symbols are things that tell you about a particular person, a particular thing, or a particular place. So all these things you can see are the symbols that tell other people about Nigeria. And we should respect them. We should respect the constitution of the law, the rules and regulations that guide our nation. We should respect them. If the constitution says no stealing, the constitution says every Saturday everybody comes out to take proper care of their houses, their drainages, then you should abide by it. These are ways you can respect your country and the national symbols. The flag is a national symbol, the coat of arms. Money, these are national symbols. An international passport too is a national symbol. Now, how can we respect these symbols? by obeying the Constitution, like I rightly said. By obeying the Constitution. We talked about ways to show respect. Obedience was the number one way. You cannot claim to respect something you don't obey. So obedience was the number one way to show respect to things, to symbols, by obeying the Constitution, by handling money with care. I see a lot of people, even I was a victim. I did it when I was younger, when I was more ignorant, when I didn't know that it was wrong to squeeze and fold money, to rough handle money, to handle money without care, that I didn't know it was bad. But now that I know, I try my best to handle my money with care. So it's important that you have a wallet or a purse so that you can straighten your money. You don't fold it. A lot of times you see people, when they hold the money, they fold and squeeze it, and you are disrespecting Nigerian symbol, because the money, the currency that you are holding is a symbol of Nigeria. A lot of people, sometimes some people even they fold it and handle it so poorly that the money would even get torn, and then they'll still spend it. These things are not good. You're not showing respect to our national symbol. So handle your money with care. Get a purse. Tell mommy to buy you a purse. Mommy holds her own purse. You to tell mommy to get you a little purse, a small purse, so that you can straighten your money, whatever pocket money you are given. You don't fold it. You make sure that it is straightened. And if you see people folding money or rough handling it, handling the money poorly, putting it in their some women put money in their clothes. It's a bad thing. It's not right. And also by standing upright when the national anthem is sung. We always do that when we're in school. Standing right, not shaking, not moving. I remember vividly that we always do that. So I hope you have not stopped doing it. I hope that whenever you hear the national anthem, you still stand up and you maintain that stance till the national anthem is sung. So these are the ways we can respect our national symbols. What are the other things we need to respect? Public properties. Like the first slide I showed you. Okay, the first slide is not actually a public property. The car is not a public property. But it's something to be respected, because it's somebody's personal belonging. It is somebody's property. So other things to respect include public properties, like the public taps that we have around our communities, the electric poles, transformers, traffic lights, road signs. All these things are things that we use together in our community. These are things community members share. Taps, electric poles, power, traffic lights, road signs, and so on. So you have to respect them, because it's important for everybody. Everybody makes use of it. You also have to respect personal belongings. Your books, toys, pencils, textbooks, clothes, your mommy's phone, daddy's phone, all these things, they are personal belongings. Daddy's car, mommy's bag, things that belong to you, people around you, you have to respect it. How do you respect it? Your books, your toys, your stationeries, when you're done making use of it, return it to the place you got it from. Like now we're learning with our civic education textbook. I expect that after this class, you would return your book. That's after the class you have done your task. You return your book to the place where you brought it. Your bag, your toys, when you're done playing with it, you don't litter it on the floor. Return it to the toy basket or wherever you picked it from. These are ways you can show respect to your own personal belongings, because they are very important. I can remember vividly how I always remind you to handle your books properly. Handle it with care. Handle your things with care. And also, you can also respect time. Respect time. Keep to time. Don't be late. We have a class today. I expect that we'll keep to time. Send the task when we are supposed to send them. These are things that we need to respect. We educate respect for other people's belongings. Very important. Don't joke with people's properties, even your own. Because the way you handle your things is the way other people will handle them for you. If you are in the habit of throwing your book anywhere and anyhow, your younger brother will also pick the book and throw it, because he sees you doing the same. But if when you are done with your book, you take your book and you return it to your bag, I'm very sure that If you have a younger brother or sister, they would have been watching and saying, "No, auntie does not play with her book." They won't go close to it. Same goes to every other thing. So it is important to respect your things, respect yourself, respect your things, respect the constitution, respect the national symbols. Now, we have a class on the screen. You can see this class, very neat and tidy. The children are very calm. They are studying. Even though they are studying, they are still calm. They are learning. You can see they are in different positions in the classroom. Some are seated, others are exploring the charts in the class. You can see somebody at the back of the class looking at the chart, learning. Another is on the shelf, picking up a book to probably go and read. So this is a class that is calm, even though they are learning. Now, can you list 2 ways these children show respect in their classroom? They are obviously showing respect, because if they were not showing respect, the table, some people will be climbing the table. Someone might be throwing the books. I'm even giving you a clues. So, but you can see that the classroom is neat and tidy. The children are calm, they are learning, and they are exploring without any disturbance. So, how are they showing respect? You can see that they are showing respect in their classroom. That's one of the ways to show respect in the class. Obeying the rules and regulations by learning, studying, participating in the class activity, but not disturbing, not playing. So how are these children showing respect? I want you to record your voice and tell me, from your own point of view, what do you think they are doing that shows respect for things, shows respect for the things in their classroom? You can see their classroom has a lot of things. They have books, charts, tables, stationaries. They have a board at the back of the class. They have some materials. How are they showing respect for those things? You tell me. And then our study task. Have you seen someone disrespect public property before? What happened? You'll be describing and narrating it to me in our Zoom meet, when we meet for our Zoom class. And how can you show respect to your own personal belonging? How can you show respect to your personal belongings? We'll be discussing this during the Zoom meet. And lastly, we have a pet project for this week. It's to make a mini flag, a mini Nigerian flag. And what are the materials needed? White A4 paper, or any white paper you can find. Green crayon or colored paper. Sorry for that mistake. We need scissors, straw or broomstick, stapler or gum. So these are the things we'll be needing to make the flag. So I'll be doing a brief presentation of my flag making. That's one of the things. So when we meet for the Zoom class, we'll discuss for like 5-10 minutes very quickly. The next 5 minutes I'll use it to demonstrate how to make a mini flag, and then the last 5 minutes will be for group discussions, and we'll round up the class. So I would want our Zoom class to be very, very fast. So please read when I send this video lesson, please watch it immediately, and then 1 p.m. let's meet on Zoom to discuss. Thank you very much for today. I hope you learned something new, and I hope you would go on from today to respect your things and the public properties and things around your personal belonging. They are very important. Have a lovely day ahead. Ciao.